Alrighty, so I'm going to show you how to make an orthographic projection, which should end up looking like this. It's got a few extra things included in there as well, so let's get into it. What you're going to do first is have your drawing complete there, and down the bottom you're going to go Insert New Tab. We'll come up with some options here now. I want you to click Create Drawing. It's going to give you lots of options. Up the top here are the pre-made templates. So in ISO, which is isometric, we are going to drop down and there's all these different options here. All right. A1, A2, A3, A4 are the different sizes of paper. There's also the portrait there as well. We're going to do ISO A4 DWT there. All right. It doesn't give us options to automatically have the projections put in, so we're just going to have to go with no views and press OK. Takes a little bit to load. Once it's there, it's going to come up with these options here. You are going to click on the Parts Studio, and it should bring up all your different parts and the final product there. So click on that. What will happen is there is a few different options here. We're just going to ignore those for now. Just drag your cursor over to the page and click in your shape there. As it loads, it's going to put in the front view there. Drag your cursor up and it will load the top view. And it should then, once you click on the shape again, drag out to the right or left view there. All right. Once you click again, if you drag up from the corner, it'll give you your isometric view. I'm not too happy with how that looks, so I'm going to show you a different way of doing that. So just escape there. Where you're going to go up the top here is go Insert View. And there's all these options here again, like I showed you just before. I'm going to go View Orientation, and I'm going to drop it down, and I'm going to click Isometric. All right, I'm going to drag it over here. I'm going to drag it over all the way to this corner over there for now. What's going to happen is all your shapes, or your views, sorry, they're all going to be connected. All right, so when I move one, they're all going to snap together. All right. I think it's a little bit small in the scale of this page, so I'm going to click on the image, on the view, and I'm going to right click, and I'm going to go View Properties. All right, that's going to bring up some options here. All right, the scale is what I'm going to focus on. So I want you to drop down, and we're going to scroll down. At the moment, it's at 1 to 12. If it was at 1 to 1, that's going to be the real life dimension, okay? So how big it would be, we don't want it that big, okay? That's going to be way too big for an A4 piece of paper. But I reckon anywhere between 1 to 10 or 1 to 8. So I'm going to click 1 to 8. I want to get this on the page, so just press that, and I'm just going to drag up that slightly. All right, cool. And I will change this one as well. So right click again, and we're going to go View Properties, click, and change that there as well. Okay, click it again. There we go. If you wanted to, you can delete the scale there as well. It should be changed down here. So let's change that first. So we're going to go 1 to 8, okay, and check that off there. Whilst we're down here, we're going to add a few things in. So we're going to add, mine is called a stool, so I'm going to put that in there. Everything else should have been put in there, so your name, the date. I'm going to put in the material, so mine would be mild steel, because it is made out of metal, all capitals. If you are going to 3D print yours would be PLA. If it is going to be laser cut, then it would maybe acrylic or plywood or yeah, acrylic. So there's a couple of different options there. Mine is mild steel. I would like the what you're going to print it in, what you're going to make it out of, not maybe what you would make it out in real life potentially. We're just going to with our prototype at this stage. All right, tick that off. Sweet. Now we're going to add some dimensions in. So I know some of us had different dimensions along the way. So let's just make sure that we're all on the same page there. What you want to do is with your dimensions is clicking, it should snap to each grid there. You want to spread out your dimensions as well on this drawing. Okay, so let's put that in the middle, and we're going to kind of spread them out as best as we can. Just shows a little bit more care, a bit more thought there into the process. That might be it for this one. Top there, might just add in this one here. Try to make it so it's not too crammed as well there. All right, I might just go there as well, I think would be appropriate. I just go on that side of it so it's nice and spread out there. All right, don't include any dimensions on this isometric drawing there, okay? That you don't need to do that there. All right, I'm pretty happy with that. So what you're going to do is you're going to now get your snipping tool, all right, and you can you can snip that, and I would like you to put that onto a Word document and print that off and put it in your booklets, please. That's it.